Got a few parts here, two sprockets. One's a 15 tooth, one's a 13 tooth, and they fit on the spline. I need to space out the sprocket so that the chain can fit around the big wheel. Made these parts here up at work. I've just drilled out the middle of this to make it a little bit lighter. This is the bearing I'm going to use. It's pretty heavy. I'll just show you guys an easy way of welding fillets with the TIG. So you stick your tungsten out about 8mm, should be sharper than this, and then you can rest the cup and hold the tungsten off where you want to weld by about 1 millimeter. Hold the wire, you don't dab it or anything, and you just rock backwards and forwards like this. It will start creeping its way around. You don't need to dab the wire or anything, you just hold it on there. And it comes up looking pretty consistent and smooth. This is a taper lock bearing. Here's the taper. Hopefully that should go on there. Then this is the lock off ring. Then this here will tighten it onto the shaft. When you do this up, it shrinks the taper onto the shaft and locks it off, which will be perfect. And that's the output from the gearbox. And if I want to change the gearing, I can pull it off, turn it over. There we go, now we've got a different gear ratio. So the chain is pretty good now, pretty happy with that, but I do need to make a chain tensioner, but I'll do that later. Might move on to the next hard part, which is the steering. I think what I'm going to do is run this quite big sprocket on the front here so I can have a gear reduction to my steering. I've got the frame supported by the roof and I have cut these braces free. I'm going to change them too. It'll also make the roll cage look a bit cooler. So let's start working on that. There we go. Just printed that so I can centralize the sprocket on the pivot. So I've modified the front of this frame here so I can clear the chain. I think it also looks better. I've had to cut the ends off my steering stem arrangement because it's not going to work how I thought. And I'm going to connect it up down here somewhere so my legs can fit past it. So I need to make a support brace between there. Let's do that. Why is every joining link I find not big enough? I'll have to weld it as usual. I found another one. Yes. Done a few modifications to my handlebar setup here. So now I've got to get that straight and weld that to here. And I've somehow got to weld underneath it as well. I hurt my neck doing that, but there was no other way of doing it unless... Oh. That is so good. Perfect. Better than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so that was going to happen. What actually happened was this wheel got broken off. When we towed it through here, I bumped it into this here and it ripped that wheel off. But I just wanted to get a bit of a experience of being towed, which only lasted a few seconds, but anyway. So I am super happy with how the steering works. It's comfortable, there's plenty of room. Just works good. So these levers are in the wrong place, they're going to hit. I might have to move them back, but I'm actually not happy with these whole fold down wheel system. If you have any comments or ideas of what to do for them, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Growl you for all this.